Okay, this is my second tape. Okay. I hope everybody enjoying this beautiful Wednesday. I hope everybody can hear me and everything. And if I was doing this live, I would switch the camera around so you can all see how it look outside. It's beautiful. I think it's gonna rain later on, but right now it is beautiful. What's the saying? It's quiet before the storm. But anyway, anybody that follow me know I fucking ramble and ramble. And I fucking ramble before I get to the topic at hand. But this video is gonna be about females cosplaying. And I'm dealing with a female on my job that's seriously cosplaying. And to me, it don't make any sense. Okay, I dated this guy, and we dated, I think, like 4 years ago. He and I no longer date. I don't think about him. I don't want him. He done moved on. I done moved on. Well, I think he moved on. Because you dating somebody, that don't mean you moved on. And because you're not dating, that don't mean you moved on. But moved on, you got that person out of your system. But the way his girlfriend is acting, and I found out they're not married. She was going around saying she was engaged and they was gonna get married. Come to find out they're not married or whatever. But this heifer seriously cosplaying. The reason why I say she's cosplaying, she done found out that he and I used to date. First of all, I find it weird that my ex, first of all, found another girl on the job that he's so called in love with and supposed to get married. So when I heard that he was engaged, I thought that was automatically a lie. And so I was like, okay, he's trying to get a reaction out of me. So to prove that he's trying to get a reaction out of me, he must send his girlfriend or whatever, and she too old to be acting the way she act. Uh, she keep constantly trying to do stuff to get my attention. First, she brung his truck to work. Okay, like, bitch, I had his keys to his car too, the keys to his house too. Okay, you're not doing nothing different. That's what a girlfriend have: the keys to their boyfriend house, car, whatever. So that was the first thing she did. So I ignored that. Now, okay, I don't have a car anymore. I lost my car, and then I'm up on a bankruptcy, so it's kind of hard to get a car when you're up on a bankruptcy. So I gotta buy a car flat out. So with me having bills and stuff like that, it's kind of hard. But I'm gonna eventually get me a car. But anyway, so now she parked in my parking spot. It's cool. It's a parking spot. My name is not on anything like. So she parked in the same spot, the same area that I park in. Um, she cut her dreads out of her hair, so her hair can look more like mine. Weird. Um, uh, One day my ride was dropping me off, and I heard her tell somebody why she get dropped off like a little kid, like a child. She get picked up and dropped off like a child. I let that slide because bitch, and she's a bitch. I don't bother you, and I don't bother your boyfriend. He's out of my system. Clearly, I'm not out of his because her actions, the way she act, says I'm not out of his system. Now, if I'm out of his system, he need to talk to her because the way she's acting and carrying on says that I'm being talked about. So, okay, I let that slide. That was last month. She told somebody why she keep getting picked up like a child, getting picked up and dropped off. Why are you concerned? I'm not bothering you. Why are you concerned? So I let that slide. So a couple days after that, my ride had dropped me off. And remind you, my ride dropped me off. My ride is nowhere near in her way. She pulls up behind my ride, the person that was dropping me off, like we're in her way. So the person I'm riding with, they looked at me. They was like, "What is this bitch up to?" At the time, I didn't know who was behind us. Like, why she acting like we in her way? I looked back, saw who it was, and I told the driver. I told them who it was, and I was like, "That's my ex girlfriend." She said, "Oh, that's why that bitch acting like that." I said, "Yeah." So my ride said, I'm not in her way. I said, I know. She do a lot of shit for attention. So she pulled up behind us, stopped behind us for a while. And like we was at a red light or a stop sign or something. We're in a parking lot. Like, bitch, go around. We're not in your way. So finally, a little birdie in her head or something went on, and she went around us when we wasn't in the way in the beginning. So it ruffled my fellas a little bit, but I let the shit slide. Okay, last month, the end of last month, June has been a hell of a month, even though I'm in July, but all this shit happened in June. So the end of June, they had a town hall meeting at the job. So we have to have it in this big ass conference room. So I get to the conference room, I sit down. And when I got to the conference room, it wasn't a lot of people. So people still coming in, but it's still not a lot of people. It's still like room where you can sit down at. So this bitch, out of all the rooms, all the chairs to sit in, she sat next to me. So I said, okay, I'm gonna be an adult about it. So whatever movement I did, she did. If I sit like this, she'll sit like whatever I was doing, she was doing. If I look at my phone, she'll get her phone, and then she'll try to show me pictures, like show pictures of him and her together and stuff like that. So I still wouldn't pay her no attention because, bitch, you don't have to sit up under me. I don't bother you. I don't bother him. And when he and I was in the relationship together, he was a whore. From my understanding, she wasn't in the picture. I think she came afterwards, but she acting like we currently got something going on. The way she's acting and moving. So I ignored her, like, So I'm sitting there in the town hall meeting. Whatever movement I would do, she would do. So I'm like, dang, this bitch copying my body movement. Uh, she cut her hair so it can look more like mine. She parked in my parking spot. She got a car similar to the one I had. Like, okay. Kind of weird, but okay. So I'm like, damn, is she trying to channel my energy? She trying to be like me? So, I let that slide. So today, one of my coworkers that I work with, he was talking about her today. And he mentioned that on yesterday, she called his name. I was like, she know you? He was like, yeah, I was wondering how she know me. So I'm thinking to myself, she know him, and I know he don't deal with her or talk with her. I know damn well she know who I am because she got a car similar to mine. She parked in my parking spot. She find reasons to be near me or up under me. It's weird. So she asked him, when is he gonna retire? Now remind you, my coworker is not thinking about retiring no time soon. She asked this man when the fuck is he gonna retire because she wanna work back there with me. Bullshit the motherfucking baker. I will make it where both of us won't have that damn job. Like, I'm thinking to myself, what's with the weirdness? Is she fucking my ex or do she want to fuck me? So I call up my mom and I tell her about it. I'm like, yeah, the bitch sound possessed. Yeah, that's crazy. Like, the bitch weird. I was like, yeah, she doing a lot of weird shit. I was telling her all the weird shit she be doing, trying to be like me, parking in my same spot, up under me, copying my body movement, my gestures, the way I act and stuff like that. She's doing a lot of weird, cosplaying, a lot of weird shit. So either my ex is like not over me and he talking about me to this bitch, or this bitch want me. So a few people found out they wasn't married. I brung it up to a coworker, another coworker, and he was like, "They're not married." I said, well, it was told to me they was engaged. Hell, she even told me, oh, at the women's day dinner, we had a women's day dinner back in March of this year. And she made it her business to come over there where I was to tell me that she was engaged and she's getting married to my I know she know who I am, to my ex or whatever. When she told me she was getting married, I'm gonna be honest. When she told me she was engaged and she was getting married, I didn't know she was engaged to my ex. I didn't know she was married. That she was engaged. She was lying and talking about she was engaged to my ex until she brought his truck to work and she parked in my parking spot. So yeah, so she knew who I was all along. So even at the Women's Day dinner that we had earlier in March of this year, I thought that was strange because you don't know me. I don't know you. Why are you going up to a stranger and saying you're getting married and he chose the one? Why are you saying that? If I got engaged today, I'm not going to go to a random person I don't know. I'm like, oh, I'm engaged. He found the one, you know. Now, if I know you or whatever, you know, a family member or a close friend, I'd be like, hey, I'm engaged. And I'm just making up a name when I say Todd. Oh, Todd and I, we finally got engaged or we're going to get married, you know. But go up to a random stranger, somebody I don't know, I'm not telling you that. So, on that note, I feel like my ex is not over me. And I feel like she know he's not over me because why do all this weird shit? Why do you want to be up under me? Like, so, I mean, if Ricky do retire and somehow she get that job, I'm not training her. It's gonna be hell on fucking wheels. I'm gonna make that bitch feel uncomfortable as hell. I'm not training you. I'm not gonna be your friend. We're not gonna be cool. I don't know why she trying to force a relationship. I'm not gay. And I feel in my eyes, I think it's weird for people to be cool with their ex lover, whatever. I don't have any kids with this man, so therefore he and we're not cool. And I definitely don't have to be cool with anybody that he's dating because we don't have any kids together. So there's no need for me to talk to you or befriend you. Like what we're gonna sit down and talk about, like, girl, I suck Todd dick. Oh, girl, me too, girl. Oh, I fuck Brad. Went out with him, I fucked him too, girl. Like, what we're gonna talk about? I don't want to talk to you. And I'm not a mean person, but I'm not like super like I'm not a girl's girl. And I'm not ashamed to say that. Now in my 20s and stuff, I tried to be a girl's girl because I used to watch the TV show called Girlfriends, and I thought I wanted a lot of female friends, and I learned the hard way that bitches are not friends with other females. And so ever since then, in my 20s or whatever, I learned how trifling females can be. From that day on, I never been a girl's girl. You know, I'm not cool with a lot of females. And then my childhood friend that I grew up with, I thought we was gonna be cool forever, and that bitch turned on me. She tried to make it seem like I had something against her. So I learned very early on that females, most of them, they're not about shit. They weird as fuck when it comes to a man. And I'm pretty much friends with myself. Now, I might hang around a few family members or whatever, but even the family member that I was hanging around, she got weird on me, so I let her go. But I'm not a girl's girl, and I'm not trying to be a girl's girl. Next month, on the 23rd, I'll be 46 years old. I am too old to be a girl's girl. I'm not even a girl. I'm a grown ass motherfucking woman. And the way this woman going on and acting, and remind you, she's not a little girl. She got gray hair just like I do. But the way she's carrying on and stuff like that and being weird and doing a lot of cosplaying and stuff like that, it's just weird to me. Like, she give me weird, bizarre energy. And it's not going to make me want to go, girl, let's have fun. Let's hang out. Let's drink. Let's be best friends. I don't know if she trying to get close to me to try to find out some information. But hell, you fucking him. Well, you supposed to be. You should find that out when you with them. I don't know if she want to know what happened between him and I. That's none of your business. But women that act like that is strange to me. I don't have this man baby, so it's no reason for her to be in my face. It's no reason for me to be in her face. Um, all I gotta do on any motherfucking job that I go on is clock in, work, and clock out. I don't have to be chummy with anybody or cool with anybody. And I show hell, I never did this, and I'm definitely not gonna do it in my older years. Not that I'm old or anything. Is follow a bitch around. Like that is some psycho shit. And my mom was like, she do seem possessed. That bitch is possessed. Like if she fucked the same dick that I fucked, it wasn't all that. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't all that either. I'd have had better. And I'd have had some major good dick and didn't act the way this heifer acting. And then it kind of made me believe that they're not fucking with each other like that, because when a bitch getting fucked right and she's with her man and they sleeping together correctly, she's not obsessed with another female. So she's on eggshells with me right now because she got one time to say something. I let her slide with the slick comment she said about me getting a ride, me getting dropped off. Bitch, you're not the one dropping me off and picking me up. I let her slide with that. And her parking in my parking spot. I don't have a car right now, but you can do that. I don't own that parking spot. And following me around, yeah, I got a problem with that. And you telling people you want my job, because there's only two of us back there, me and my coworker. He leave, then somebody else come back there. Why you want to be up on me that bad? And then it's one backup guy, but he only show up if me and my other coworker can't come to work. And I was telling him about the situation today, and he said something that made a lot of sense. Let me get this right. He said something that make a lot of sense. He said he's cheating, and she want to know who he cheating with, and probably think that he's cheating with me. That didn't come to mind, and I was like, you know what? That make a lot of sense, because at my big age, I would be 46 next month. I never knew a man to change. Every man I never knew that was a whore is always a whore. I have an uncle, and every woman he been with, he was a whore and he cheated on them and he beat their ass. I got another uncle that's deceased, God bless the dead. And every woman he had, he cheated on them and beat on them. Men don't change. And every guy that I ever dated, they was always a whore and they never changed. So he was cheating on me with multiple women. He damn sure cheating on her with multiple women. So it didn't cross my mind because I don't think about him like that. But that do make a lot of sense. He's cheating and she trying to figure out who he's cheating with. My mama said when I told her about it, because we talk like girlfriends, she act like a woman that's not getting fucked. And that made a lot of sense. Now, I'm not here to wonder if she getting fucked or not. I don't care, but like lady, I will make sure neither one of us have that job if that ever happened and you come back there. And then my coworker is not thinking about retiring. No fucking time soon. The fuck would you ask him? He even wondering how the fuck you know him. Like, if that's not some sick shit. So, sweetie, if you follow me, because if you follow me like this in real life, I know you follow me online, sweetie, I want to put hands on you so motherfucking bad, and not in the way that you want me to, because I'm tired of your bullshit. I really am. I'm sick of your shit. I don't bother you or him. I don't bother neither one of you. And the way you carrying on right about now is just sick. You won't want his job. You're not finna be back there with me all damn day. Sick. Anyway, each woman love a man however they love a man. Each relationship is different. Even though the man is the same, he probably cheat a little different, do things a little different. They business is their business, but do not drag me in your business. I don't want to be around you all day. Like, baby, I got a life. I don't bother you or him. I suggest you figure out who he's sleeping with because it's show hell is not me. I don't want him. And when I move on, I move on. The only man I can think of that I kept going back and forth with is with this one guy that I met years ago in church. Yeah, I went to church and I was going to church faithfully. And I messed with this one guy off and on for 12 years, this one particular guy. And this one particular guy that I messed with off and on for 12 years, I didn't know any better. I got bad advice from my family member. They told me to stick with it. And you got to stick with the same man. And because I didn't want to name like the whore against my name, like, I stayed with one man and was getting dogged the fuck out. But now I know my worth. And I'm not going to be with nobody that's dogging me out and mistreating me. I move on now. I move the fuck on. If it don't work, bye. You want to cheat on me? Bye. And I don't have to hold on to no man. And I always thought this was a sorry ass excuse people make up when they had kids. Well, I'm with him because of the kids. So I don't have any kids, so I can't tell that lie. So once I'm done, I'm done. And I'm at that age where I'm one and done because now I done got older. And a man should know how to treat a woman. I shouldn't have to bitch and fuss with you on how to motherfucking treat me. So when they don't want to treat you right, I just move the fuck on. Bye. So I don't know if this woman want to get with me or she trying to figure out her man cheating. But baby, it's not me. But it's just giving me, if you ever see the movie Single White Female, that was a spooky ass movie. That woman befriended that woman, tried to be that woman, tried to dress like the woman, was dating everybody she was sleeping with. It's giving me vibes like Single White Female vibes. Because when somebody, my coworker, come to me and tell me he don't know you and he wondering how you know him, like, bitch, you done did your research. Lord Jesus. And that's one reason why I never go back to an ex. Because once you done left that person and you done moved on and they done moved on, you don't know who the hell they sleeping with. They can be sleeping with some psycho crazy ass bitch. And if she acting like this in public, I can believe she even worse behind closed doors. She probably some psycho sick freak. And to sit up there and to pretend like you engaged and you're married, come to find out you're not even fucking married. You're not even engaged. This man never married. I mean, never proposed to you because she was going around saying she was engaged. And men talk just like women talk. To come to find out you two not even engaged. You said that thinking you were going to get up under my skin. Like, did he fumble the bag and realize he fumbled the bag once it was too late? Too little, too late. And when I say too little, too late, I mean like too late to figure it out now. Shabbat moving the fuck on. Shabbat moving forward. And there's people on my job that want to date me, but I would not date nobody else I work with because it's drama. It's a lot of drama. Stuff that I don't have time for. I don't have time for drama. I don't have time for sickness and weirdness. I feel like I'm attractive enough to meet somebody outside of the job. And when I say outside, I mean somebody that don't work with me. I don't have time for the dumb shit because sometimes women just flirt with a guy or fuck with a guy just because you fucking with him. She can have something against you, be jealous of you. And I don't have time for that. I like the fucking peace. I wouldn't mind dating somebody. He on his grown man shit. I'm on my grown woman shit. And we date and we both on our grown shit. I don't need the crazy ex or the ex that haven't broke up with you, but you broke up with her. I don't need that. No dick worth that. No dick is worth a headache. And that's with any man. That's with the guy that I'm talking about now. Him and his old lady. Or any guy or the future guy that I will meet. No man is worth a fucking headache. And any man that I ever broke up with because they cheated, I always found out they was cheating. I'm not that female that's gonna go through your phone. I'm not that female that's gonna spy on you. I'm not that female that's gonna be coming to your job looking to see what you're doing. Men tell on themselves. I said it more than one time in plenty of my videos. Men are not smart. They're not intelligent. A man would tell on himself. The first way a man would tell on himself if he's cheating, he's gonna accuse you of cheating. That's number one. When a man is fucking up, they're gonna tell you what they're doing. They're gonna accuse you of it. Yes, that's the first thing they're gonna damn do. The second thing, they're gonna act super fucking jealous. When he's super, super, super jealous, yeah, he got him somebody. If he that insecure, he gonna cheat. But like I said, every man I ever had, once I found out they was cheating, I didn't snoop. I didn't go behind them to see what they was doing. They always told on themselves. Um, they would get the phone, go outside of the room, speak real low. I had this one guy that I was dating, and he had the nerve to tell me to be quiet in my own house. I nut the fuck up. And I knew he was cheating when he answered that phone and he told me to be quiet in my own goddamn house. And then he ended up going outside and talking to the person, and I locked him out the door and never let him back in. And you done lost your mind. You done told me to shut the fuck up in my own home. Well, I pay bills. You lost your everlasting mind. Men gonna tell on themselves. They're gonna tell on themselves. Either you're gonna go to their house and you're gonna see a female product that's not yours, and they'll lie, that's yours, that's yours. Like, motherfucker, I know what the fuck I use. I use nothing but Dove because it's feminine, it's soft, it's good for your pH. And I love anything that's girly and feminine. I see something that don't belong to me. I know what's mine, I know what's not mine, I know how I carry myself or what. But a man gonna always tell on themselves. And then you don't even have to be snooping or trying. They don't clean up behind themselves properly. You can always find something without even trying. So I never been that type of woman. I'm not a dumb woman. I'm not like stupid. I'm not a pick me sure or anything like that. I'm laid back. I'm cool. I'm not going through your phone. I'm not snooping through your shit. But if I find something and it's supposed to be me and you done sat down and you told me it's just supposed to be me, we exclusive and I'm supposed to be your woman, I'm gonna take you for your word until I see otherwise. And then once you keep doing shit and you're not respecting me, I'm gone. And once I'm gone, baby, I'm gone. I don't open that door up again. So I don't know what's wrong with this female, why she cosplaying, why she want to be up under me. But baby, I'm not sleeping with your man. And we're not gonna be friends. We're never gonna be friends. Even if you wasn't sleeping with my ex, I'm not that female to befriend another female and we had girl talk and we talk about our lovers. I'm not that female. I don't talk with the girls that I work with. You know, the women that I work with now, I might, speak to them, say hello, goodbye, no. hello, you know, if you come in contact, hello. Or if I go into the ladies' room or whatever, I will speak because I'm entering into a room and I'm not rude or whatever, but sit down and like, girl, this and girl, that. No, I'm not putting another female in my business like that. I mean, unless they follow me and they get to hear me rant. This is a YouTube channel, and I said before, this is my therapy, this is my YouTube channel. And not only do I talk about celebrities, I talk about real life shit in my life as well. But all that hanging out, because females, they try to just judge other females. Mm. Oh, Lord Jesus. Whew. But yeah, I don't know if anything gonna go down, but if it go down, she started it, and I'm gonna defend myself. Yeah, 'cause I was hoping today she would bring it up while I was around, because yesterday I wasn't around. She know better, cause I showed her with ask her, bitch, why you wanna be around me? Cause it's not like I'm not gonna be around. Why you want my job? Why you want to get a job where I'm at? And I wouldn't be wrong to ask that motherfucking question. Cause there's only two of us back there, me and my other worker. The desperation, and he wasn't lying. The desperation, when you gonna leave? You asking somebody that you don't even fucking work around right now when they gonna motherfucking leave. You that desperate to be around me? Baby, I'm not gay. Nor would I ever be. Oh, Jesus. Whew. These bitches be cosplaying and they weird. They want to be you. Hey, you already got my ex. I don't want him, but you got him. And then you're trying to be me. What you want to damn take the skin off my face with my skin on your face and be me? Like, this is some creepy shit. And she made me think, is she doing weird shit like this? Like, she's not above stalking. And I done been stalked by an ex-lover before. But if she doing this, she's not above stalking. She probably know where I live. I don't know. I hope not. But this is some psychotic shit. Some really weird shit. But any fucking way. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. Because I've been talking for 33 minutes and 29 seconds. But anyway, if you don't follow me through this whole motherfucking video, guess what? That means you fuck with me. If you fuck with me, I fuck with you. So hit the like button, subscribe button, donate to my channel. I didn't go live or anything, but I should have did this video live or whatever, so people could like come in the video and give me feedback or whatever, and maybe it could have went longer or whatever. But I think that 3 minutes, that's pretty long enough for me talking and everything. So bitch, if you want this pussy, you will never get it. I don't know what it is you want, but if it's me you want, you never get it. You can get these hands. You can definitely get these hands. That's what you can get. I got a right one and a left one. You can get those. You can get the feet too. You can get the feet too. If it really get down to that, if it really get that serious, you can get that too. Cause bitch, you coming for me. I'm not coming for you. I live in your head. You don't live in mine. I'm bringing this up because people bringing it to me, and I see the weird shit that you do. Not that I'm looking or searching. I see the weird shit you do. Okay, you two together. I don't care. Have you a good life. If he's happy, He have him a good life. But don't follow up no man bullshit. I don't know if he putting you up to it or if you thinking on your own. You doing this weird shit. It's just weird. It's just very weird. Whew. Weird shit bitches do. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Jesus. I pray that I don't have to put my hands on your little ass. And I call you a little girl because of the way that you acting, but it can get down like that and go down like that. It's up to you. Cause you causing this. And then shit getting back at me, you're doing this weird shit. And then I see the weird shit that you do. So if it's a problem, you causing it. Cause it don't bother you. It don't bother him. Don't bother neither of you. It is not my business. If for some silly reason you're obsessed with me, get over me. He need to get over me, and you need to get over me. Cause baby, you would never be me. Never. You can do all the cosplaying you want to do. You can do all the cosplaying you want to do, but you'll never be me. He can tell you to try to mimic me, try to have my style, because I feel like he putting you up to it, but you will never be me. Never. Never. It's only 1 minute. Like Aaliyah said, I'm one in a motherfucking million, baby. I'm one in a motherfucking million. We'll never get another Aaliyah. We'll never get another Whitney Houston. We'll never get another Michael Jackson. It's only me. You'll never get another me. You'll never get another me. You can never be me. And you can't convince me that you don't want to be me because the way you're moving and you're acting convince me that you want to be me. It convinces me that you're obsessed with me. It convinces me that you're crazy. But you're not crazy enough not to get the hands. No, you're not crazy enough not to get the hands. You're not crazy enough to the point where I'm like, oh, she crazy or she's special. Let me pray for her. She need to be in a home. You're crazy enough to get the hands. Definitely. Definitely. It's not a threat, it's a promise. This can go however you want it to go. We don't have to be friends. I'm not trying to be your friend. I don't want you to be my friend. You live your life, I live mine. I don't bother you. It would be nice if you stop the cosplaying and be your authentic self because you cannot be me. But anyway, I'm out. I done talked long enough. I done not talked almost 40 fucking minutes. I'm 38 minutes in and 22 seconds in. I done read my mouth. My Cash App is Flawless J1. My Venmo, I think it's Chevette Dash Jackson #2. And Cash App me, send me money, support my channel. Because YouTube is not motherfucking YouTubing. And this time I'm out for real because I don't want to be on my channel begging and shit. Because I only asked one time. God bless the dead. My grandma always said, only ask one time. Anything after once, you're begging. So that's another thing I don't do is beg. All right, I'm out. Bye.